Hello students, today we are going to start the new topic, that is addition and subtraction of like fraction and unlike fraction mixed number. Before we will start, I want to recapitulate whatever we have studied till now. What was that? The first we have learned the equivalent, how to find the equivalent fraction, how to change into the simplest form or lowest form. Then third one, types of fraction, like fraction, unlike fraction, proper fraction, improper fraction and unit fraction plus mixed number. Okay, these all things we have studied till now. Now we are moving to the addition and subtraction of like fraction. Okay, so first part is addition of like fraction. Addition of like fraction is sum of numerator upon denominator. So if I am taking one fraction 13 upon 19 plus 2 upon 19, what is numerator? 13 and 2 are numerator and denominator is 19. So it is sum of numerator. So sum of numerator is 13 plus 2, okay, and denominator. So we will not add denominator. Generally children are doing in the copy, they are doing this 19 plus 19 also. No, it is wrong. So what we have to do, only we have to write the denominator. We don't have to add, we don't have to multiply, nothing. Simply just these two are same, it is a like fraction. So one time we will write down 19. Now 13 plus 2 is 15 upon 19. So answer is 15 upon 19. Okay. Sum of these 13 by 19 plus 2 upon 19 is 15 by 19. This is the simple form. Now moving to the second question. Now we are moving to the second question, and second question is 4 upon 15 plus 6 upon 15. Same process we will do, sum of numerator, it means 4 plus 6, okay, and then it is upon denominator, so denominator is 15 in both the cases, so it will be 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 upon 15. So I am going to explain you this one with the help of picture. I am taking one picture, this, and I am going to divide it into the 15 part, okay, because denominator is 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 part. Out of 15 part, first I have to take 4 part. I have taken 4 part. This is 4 by 15. Then second I have to take 6 part. So I will take 6 part. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. Now if we are going to add all together, since denominator is 15 in both the cases, it means it is the same fraction, as I told you in the explanation of the like fraction. So when we are going to add it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it will be 10 upon 15. Now why we have changed into the simplest form? If I will make a group of 5 fraction, I am making a group of 5 fraction. See, I have made this 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay. Out of 3 I have taken the 2 part. So I have taken this 2 part. So what is left? This is, so this whole is coming into the, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have made a mistake here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this whole means from here to here, if I will take in the group of 5, so what? Both are divisible by 5. So we have taken into the group of 5. So it is 1 part, it is 2 part. So numerator is 2. Total number of part 1, 2, 3. So denominator is 3. So this is the simplest form. Okay. I hope from the picture it is clear to you what is addition of like fraction. Now we are switching to the subtraction of like fraction. Subtraction of like fraction is difference of numerator upon denominator. Okay. So when we are going to do this question, first example I am taking 2 by 8 from 7 upon 8. It means, as you know, subtraction, always we are subtracting the smaller number from the bigger number. So in this fraction, since it is a like fraction, the greater numerator is the greater fraction. So 7 by 8 minus 2 by 8. Okay. Now subtraction means 7 minus 2, since we have to take out the difference. 7 minus 2 is 5 and denominator is 8. Now it is the simplest form because both are not divisible by any of the numbers. So this is the simplest form. So this is only the answer. I will explain you with the help of picture, then it will be more clear to you. If I am taking this fraction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Out of this 8, I have to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This is 7 upon 8 fraction. Subtraction means to take away a number. You remember na? What is subtraction? To take away a number. So what we have to take out? We have to take away these two numbers. So we will take out, since it is a picture, so you cannot do. So these two and these two we are going to remove. So when we are removing these two, what will be left? 1, 2, 3. These are the number. So what is left there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So answer is 5 upon 8. Okay. So I have to remove 2 upon 8. So I remove 2 upon 8. This is the 2 upon 8 I removed from here. So after this, when we are removing these two, what is left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So answer is 5 upon 8. Now I will explain you in a better way. The second example is 9 upon 22 minus 5 upon 22. So it is 9 difference of the numerator, 9 minus 5 upon 22. So 9 minus 5 is 4 and 22. Now 4 upon 22 is divisible by any number? Yes, it is divisible by 2. So it is divisible by 2. It is divisible by 2. So it will be 2 upon 11. Now 2 upon 11 is divisible by any number? No. It means it is the simplest form or lowest form. So this is only the answer. Now next example, 15 upon 24. So and minus 7 upon 24. 15 minus 7 upon 24. 15 minus 7 is 8 upon 24. Now both numbers are divisible by any number? Yes. It is divisible by 2. It is divisible by 4. It is divisible by 8 also. And as I told you, when the numbers are divisible by many numbers, in that case what we have to do? We have to take the greater number, maximum. Okay. So 8 upon 24 is, both are divisible by 8. So 8 1 ja 8 and 8 3 ja 24. Now 1 upon 3 is not divisible by any number. So it is the answer because it is the simplest form. Now we are moving to the addition and subtraction of unlike fraction. Unlike fraction means both denominators are different. So you remember when I was teaching you the ordering of fraction, in that case what we have done? First we convert the unlike fraction into the like fraction, and then we have done into the ascending and descending order. Same process we will do here also. Okay. So there are 3 steps. In first test we will take out the LCM of 2 and 6. Then we will convert this fraction into the like fraction. And third step, when it is turned into the like fraction, in that case we have to add the number. Add the number and find the sum. Okay. So now here is denominator is 2 and 6. And when we were teaching you the HCF and LCM chapter, factors and multiple chapter, in that time I taught you, means the teacher taught you that when we are when the numbers are multiple of each other, multiple means the second number is coming in the table of first number. In that case, the greater number is the LCM. Okay. So as I told you, LCM of two numbers, when if one number is the multiple of other, then greater number is the LCM of both. So we can directly take out, in spite of taking out the process, directly take out LCM of 2 and 6 is 6. So now we come to know what is the LCM. Now LCM is 6. It means we have to change the denominator into the 6. So first we will take 1 by 2. Which number we will multiply in 2 to get 6? It is 3 plus 1 by 6, it is already 6, so we don't have to multiply, but for equality I am multiplying it by 1. So it will be equal to 1 into 3 is 3 and 2 into 3 is 6 plus 1 by 6. Now both are turned to the like fraction, and you are knowing how to do the addition of like fraction. Sum of numerator upon denominator. So it is 3 plus 1 upon 6. It is 4 by 6. Now 4 by 6 is the lowest term? No, it is not the lowest term because both are divisible by 2. So I will divide it by 2 and it will be 2 by 3. Now this is the lowest term because it is not divisible by any other number. So we will write down the answer. This is the answer. Children, I am telling you, whenever you are doing the addition and subtraction of this fraction, please keep in your mind, until unless you will not get the lowest term, that is not the answer. If you leave it 4 by 6 here only, you will not get the marks. Okay, so always keep in your mind, if the numbers are numerator and denominators are not in the lowest term or not in the simplest form, in that case you have to turn it into the simplest form and then only you have to write the answer. If you leave it 4 by 6 here only, you will not get marks. Now we are switching to the second question. In the second question, the number is 3 by 7 plus 1 by 5. Now here 7 and 5 are not the multiple of any number. So what we will do in this case? In this case, another process. So since 7 and 5 are co-prime numbers, so their LCM is, if two numbers are co-prime, then their LCM is the product of the numbers. So LCM of 7 and 5 is 7 into 5 is equal to 35. Now I just got the LCM. Now I have to change this 3 upon 7 and 1 upon 5 into the like fraction, and what is that? Both the cases the denominator will be 35. So which number we will multiply in 7 to get 35? It is 5. Plus which number we will multiply in 5 to get 35? It is 7. So it will be 3 into 5, 15 upon 35 plus 7 upon 35. Now it is a like fraction. So as we are doing this addition of like fraction is sum of the numerator upon denominator. This is the common denominator. Okay, 35 is the common denominator. So 15 plus 7 is 22 upon 35. Now 22 upon 35 is divisible by any number? No. 22 is divisible by 2 and 35 is divisible by 5. So they both are not divisible by any common number. It means it is the lowest term and this is only the answer. Now we are moving to the subtraction. Subtract 3 by 10 from the 9 by 5. It means 9 by 5 minus 3 by 10. Okay. Now 5 and 10. 10 is the multiple of 5. So LCM will be, now I hope it is clear to you. LCM of 5 and 10 is 10. Okay. Now we have to convert it into the like fraction. So which number we will multiply in 5 to get 10? So it is 9 by 5 multiplied by 2 minus 3 by 10 multiplied by 1. Now 9 into 18 upon 10 minus 3 upon 10. Now both are like fraction. Now you know how to do the like fraction, subtraction of like fraction. Difference of numerator 18 minus 3 upon 10. So it is 18 minus 3 is 15 upon 10. Now 15 and 10 are lowest term? No, because both are divisible by 5. So we will see this. 5 3s are 15 and 5 2s are 10. Now this 3 by 2 is also not a lowest term. Why? Because 3 by 2 is improper fraction, and as I told you, improper fraction is not exist. So what we have to do? We will do this 3 by 2. 2 1s are 2 minus 3 minus 2 is 1. So what is this? This is whole number. This is numerator and this is denominator. So the answer is whole number 1. This is numerator and this is denominator. So this is the answer of the given question. So what things you have to keep in your mind? The first thing, if it is unlike fraction, you have to convert into the like fraction. After converting into the like fraction, you have to take out the difference. And after taking out the difference, if the numbers are not in the lowest term, first we have to convert into the lowest term. If we are getting the answer that is not a proper fraction, then we have to convert it into the mixed number. So how many steps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 steps. But these 5 steps are not compulsory to do in all the questions. No. First part you have to check after subtracting the terms are in the lowest term or not. If it is in the lowest term, we will not going to do, that is only the answer. Second, if it is not in the lowest term, we will convert into the lowest term. And after converting the lowest into the lowest term, if the number fraction is in the proper form, proper fraction, then that is the answer. But if it is not a proper fraction, in that case, third place we have to take, we have to convert this improper fraction into the mixed number. So these are the steps you have to follow in the addition and subtraction of unlike and like fraction. Clear to you? Please, always I am telling you, answer will be in either in the lowest term or into the proper fraction. Don't leave the answer 15 upon 10 and if you are thinking 15 upon 10 is the correct answer, no. You will not get marks if you are writing 15 upon 10. These steps might be you are going to get 1 and 2 marks, but complete marks, if full marks you want, you have to convert into the lowest term, and after converting to the lowest term, you have to convert into the mixed number. Clear? So you have to check it, and for verifying all these things, you have to be this multiples and factor lesson should be clearly in your mind. All the definitions, all the points, everything should be in your mind. And just like table, you have to learn everything. What is co-prime number? What is prime number? What is the this lowest term? These all things should be clear in your mind. Then only you are able to do this exercise smoothly. The next topic is addition and subtraction of mixed number. In this case, this is the mixed number, and as we are knowing that mixed number is the combination of whole number and the fractional number. So if 7 plus 1 by 2, this is a one number, plus 5 plus 3 by 2 and 4 is 4. Why? Because 4 is multiple of 2. Okay. Then next step, 12 plus 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. It is an unlike fraction. We have to convert it into the like fraction. So which number we will multiply in 2 to get 4? It is 2. Plus 3 by 4. Which number we will multiply in 3 by 4 to get 4? Already it is 4, so we have to multiply by 1. Now 12 plus 2 by 4 plus 3 by 4. This is 12 plus 2 plus 3 by 4. Okay, this is the fractional part, so I am writing all the fractional part in the bracket. Now, this is 12 plus 2 plus 3 is 5 by 4. Now, 5 by 4 is improper fraction. So, make a rough column here and divide this 5 by 4. This is 4 1 ja 4, 1. So, this is whole number, this is numerator and this is denominator. So, this will be 12 plus 1 whole 1 by 4. Now, this is also a whole number. So, 12 plus 1 is 13 whole 1 by 4. And this is the answer. This is the one process which I explain you. I will explain you the another process of the same question, and then it is your choice. Either you do like this or you do the another one. It's up to you. Both the process are same. Means answer will be same in both the process. So either you do it by separating the whole number part and the fractional number part, or converting it into the improper fraction. The next process which I am going to explain you is the changing into the improper fraction. So first I will take 7 whole 1 by 2. I will convert it into the improper fraction. What was that? the whole number multiplied by denominator, so 7 multiplied by 2 plus numerator upon denominator. We need not to write formula here because this question is not the conversion of improper to mixed number or mixed number to improper. No, this question is of addition and subtraction of mixed number. So here you don't have to write the formula. Formula, you are familiar with formula, you are comfortable with the process. So now we will do it directly. So 7 is a whole number. So whole number multiplied by denominator plus numerator upon denominator. Now 7 2s are 14 and 1 15. 15 upon 4. Okay. Now next is 5 whole 3 by 4. Same thing. The whole number multiplied by denominator plus numerator upon denominator. 5 4s are 20 plus 3 upon 4. This is 23 upon 4. Okay. Now we are having the fraction now. 15 upon, sorry, this is not 4, this is 2. 15 upon 2 plus 23 upon 4. And this is a unlike fraction. So we will take out the LCM of 2 and 4. So LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. Okay. So 15 upon 2 will be multiplied by 2 to convert the denominator by 4. Then 23 upon 4 will be multiplied by 1 because already the denominator is 4. Now 23 it multiplied by 1 because denominator is already 4. So it will be 15 2s are 30 upon 4 plus 23 upon 4. Okay. Now denominator are same, it means it is a like fraction. So sum of numerator 30 plus 23 upon 4. This is 53 upon 4. Now 53 upon 4 is an improper fraction. So same process, we have to convert it into the mixed number. 53 will be divided by 4. 4 1s are 4 minus 1. This 3 will come down. 4 3s are 12 minus this is 1. So this is a whole number. This is numerator and this is denominator. So answer is 13 whole 1 by 4. Clear? So you can see that both the process answer is coming same. So either you do by this process or you do by another process, there will be no change in the answer. So choice is absolutely your. If you are comfortable with this process, do by this, or if you are comfortable with that one which I explained earlier, then you do like that. Now we are moving to the subtraction of mixed number. Now we are moving to the subtraction of mixed fraction. Subtraction of mixed fraction, we are having only one process to change into the improper and then subtract. So first we will do change into the improper. So numerator whole number multiplied by denominator plus numerator upon denominator. So you are knowing the table of 8. 8 7 ja 56 plus 2 upon 7. This is 58 upon 7. Okay. Now we are moving to the 5 whole 3 by 4. 5 whole 3 by 4. This is the number. So 5 multiplied by 4 plus 3 upon 4. 5 4s are 20 and 3 23 upon 4. Okay. Now if I will take these two numbers separately, this is 58 upon 7 minus 23 upon 4. And if you can see 7 and 4, they both are co-prime number because 7 and 4 both are divisible by only 1. So if I explained you when the numbers are co-prime, their LCM is their product. So LCM of 7 and 4 is 7 into 4, that is 28. Okay. So which number we will multiply in 7 to get 28? It is 4. So 58 multiplied by 4 and 7 multiplied by 4 minus 23 multiplied by 7 and 4 multiplied by 7. Okay. Now 8 4s are 32, carry 3. 4 5s are 20 and 3 23. 232 upon 28 minus 23 into 7, this is 7 3s are 21, carry 2, 7 2s are 14 and 2, 7 2s are 14 and 2, that is 16 upon 28. Okay, now both the denominator is same, so it is a like fraction, and subtraction of like fraction is 232 minus 161 upon 28. Okay, now 2 minus 1 is 1, 13 minus 6, 13 minus 6 is 7, and then 1 will be here and 1 will be here, so it is 0 upon 28. Now 71 upon 28 is divisible by any number? No. So what we will do? We will just convert into the mixed number. So 71 upon 28. 28 to, if you are not knowing the table, what I told you, you have to use the try and hit method when I was teaching you the division. So we will take by different number. I am taking by 2 times because I know the table of 28. So 22, 8 2s are 56. So 11 minus 6 is 5, and this 6 minus 5 is 1. So this is the whole number, this is the numerator, and this is the denominator. So answer is 2 whole 15 upon 28. And this is the answer. Now we are switching to the word problem. At page number 86, there are two word problem. First one is Seema walked 1/5 of distance to the school, and she took a bus for 2/5 of the distance to school. What fraction of the total distance she covered by walking and by bus? Okay, so it means she walked 1/5 and she took the covered the distance by bus is 2/5. So total it is asking, we have to do plus. As we have done the addition and subtraction of the whole number, the same way, because you are familiar with the fraction, addition and subtraction of fraction now. So statement will be same what you have done for the whole number, and this one process is same as I explained you, addition and subtraction of fraction. So these two questions you have to do by your own. I will not give you on the copy because you are familiar how to write the statement, how to solve the question, how to write the answer. So these two questions you have to do by your own. Savita bought 7 whole 1/2 meter of clothes. She used 2 whole 1/5 meter out of it to make a dress. How many meters of cloth is left with her? Left with her means, left means we have to subtract. So how to subtract smaller number from the bigger number? It is a mixed fraction. So first you convert into the improper, then you take out the LCM, and then you take out the difference. Okay. Now it's time for the test. Okay. So long time is over now. After completing the final exam, you have not given any exam. So this is the time for the test, and who will check the copy? Your mummy and papa will check the copy. Now I am giving you the criteria. Page number 88, chapter revision. Since you have solved all the exercises from the fraction lesson, you are knowing everything. So now it's your turn. You have to take this revision, chapter revision, and take it as a test, chapter test. Okay, you will not ask any question from your parents. You will not check from the back. You will not see the video. Nothing. You have to do it by your own. Okay, solve all 4 questions in your one copy or page wherever you are comfortable, and then tell your parents to mark it. What is the marking pattern that I am going to explain you? This is the page number 88. Question number A is of 1 marks. This is an objective question. So if it is a correct answer, you will get 1 marks. If it is a wrong answer, you will get 0 marks. Question number B is also of 1 marks. Then question number C, there are 4 parts. If you will see question number C, first one, there are 4 parts. So each part you have to see. So each part is of 1 marks. So total is 4 marks. Similarly, B 4 marks. C 2 marks. Question number 1 4 marks, question number 2 4 marks, question number 3 2 marks each, so total is 4. Question number 4 2 marks each, so total is 4, and question number 5 also 2 marks each, so it is also question number of total marks is 4. So this is of 4 marks, each question is of 4 marks. Question number C. Question number D is word problem, so it is of 5 marks. Okay, so please check yourself how much you are knowing this fraction lesson, and in case if you are not getting more than 80% marks, please revise the chapter again and give the retest. Again you have to give the test till the time you will get the 100 out of 100 in the test. Your mama and papa will check the copy thoroughly. There is no problem. Okay, all the best for your test, and then note down the homework. Complete all question of exercise 5D and 5E in your copy.